Waste is an interesting thing because really it is just a reflection of consumption. There is no lying about what's in your rubbish bag.
This is our lovely office team. Multi-talented. Kia ora, Dallas.
Kia ora. How are you?
Lovely view of our Resource Recovery Centre. Whaingaroa's Raglan's Resource Recovery Centre. So that area over there is an old landfill and it's capped with lots of clay and they've planted trees on top, and we can't use any of that because it's potentially dangerous and unstable.
Is there kind of like a time limit on that, or is it just condemned forever?
Forever. Yeah, it's oozing. You know, there could be agri-chemicals in there could be asbestos and who knows what. So, and it still leaks out of the bottom into the little watercourse. Now in the country we have these super landfills that are filling up way too fast. Our capacity is not great enough to cope with what's being produced. They have a lifetime. They're lined with membranes, but those membranes don't last forever. When you're looking at intergenerational effects, it's totally flawed. Yeah, we can't keep doing that.
So Extreme Zero Waste is a community enterprise. It was formed by the community for the community 20 years ago to manage Raglan's escalating solid waste issues. And over the last 20 years has turned what we used to bury in the ground into 42 jobs and about $1.6 million injected every year back into the local economy through contracts or spending in local shops.
Yeah, you ready, Shane? Yeah, you're looking good. Our staff are expert in sorting metals, so they've learned how to recognise different kinds of metals because the metals have different value and different purposes and need to go to different places. Woodyard person is really good at fixing stuff. He knows the quality of the timber and we're able to sort it, ready for people to reuse, so it's nice and easy. I think it's extremely important to make the centre welcoming and easy to find your way around. We're lucky here because it's all going on in one space and it gives people another chance to see the potential that they can be involved in of diverting and what they're wasting. The yard staff and the shop work closely together. The yard staff know what standard the shop can receive, so the shop will do their best to reuse and get back into the community. We're at the organics yard now, yeah, which is my favourite place. We chose a very simple system of in-vessel but not high-tech composter. We do take meat because we reach like a pasteurising temperature, so we know that the meat is not going to smell and not be hazardous. At the moment we're doing a simple range of products to our community.
When we started, 100% of the waste went into a landfill, and within a few years we were up to 50% diversion, and now we're sitting around 78 to 80% diversion. We don't seem to be able to climb over that. We really need some changes in legislation, national changes about importation or manufacture of certain types of particularly packaging. The most important part is to realise that we don't actually have to landfill anything. We never used to, and waste is a relatively new concept. Nature doesn't have waste either, so I think it's important to get beyond the conversation about how we waste and ethically the best way to do it, and start to talk about setting up systems for not creating waste in the first place. The legacy of Extreme Zero Waste is it's not about one or two people with a crazy idea. It's actually a whole community movement. They're all very proud of it. And when we go, the extreme zero waste will continue on. If we can do it with ease, if we can do it here in Raglan and hit 80%, we can do it all over New Zealand. So let's just get to 80%, worry about the last 20% collectively, at the end of that process. Maybe we don't actually need the local and central government. Maybe they become less relevant in the new world that we're all participating in. And in fact, we can do a lot of this activity because it is about behaviour change, a lot of the activity by ourselves.
My role is really starting to grow, connecting with these youth in particular, to watch them grow and then become mentors as well. That's really rewarding. What our future generations would say about us, I would hope that they would say they tried and they cared